What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media. Trying to bring you content as much as possible. I apologize, haven't been able to get as much content out recently. I do have a video set for tomorrow already. It's the third part of our recent podcast recording, but I will also be putting out a tier list this week. So let me know, what kind of tier list you want me to do. I've already done quarterback and I have done the NFL teams. Shout out to Team Ramey for showing up super early. This comment was left a while ago. We're getting rid of this yellow, this Padres yellow. I don't want that on my screen. Team Ramey, how you doing? Father Son Bond 817. What's going on, man? And then obviously Chris Reed, the legend, is in here. And we're gonna be doing the giveaways for it should be 7. Yes, it should be 7 videos. Now I'm only seeing 6. There should be another one. I'll have to figure out who the other what video is missing. But should be giving away 7 jerseys tonight. How I'm gonna do it, I'll go through it when it happens. I'll probably be doing it in a little bit. Let a couple of people get into the stream. But we also got Ravens Pro training camp's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. We're finally getting to it. MB, well, what's going on? Oreo cookies in here. Wrong siren. Oh, you met Mahomes, Rodgers, and Kelsey. Question: do you guys consider? I don't know. Maybe that's not Rodgers. Do you guys think A-Rod is Rodgers or Alex Rodriguez? I always think Alex Rodriguez when I see A-Rod. But since it was with Mahomes and Kelsey, I'm thinking it's Rodgers, but it could be someone else. Winning the Super Bowl this year, father-son bond. I'm 100% for it. Let me figure out. Give me 1 second. Let me figure out what video isn't in the playlist. I went into the playlist to see which. If you guys don't remember, when we did the draft reaction videos, I said in all of them that we would be giving away. Oh, I guess it's only 6 jerseys. I don't know why. I thought we had 7 picks. I remember we didn't have a second-round draft pick. That's my bad. It's 6 jerseys. Rodgers golf tournament. Nice. Rodgers is sick. He does a lot of those Pro-Am golf tournaments. Let's see here. But yeah, 6 jerseys. I thought it was 7. I don't know why. I wrote down all 6 names. I was thinking all 7 rounds. Second-round pick, that was Roquan Smith. That's basically what we're saying right here. It was Rodgers. You'll be at the stadium practices and 17th is birthday. Before, do you think I can get an autograph because of that? You may be able to. I mean, it's just like I've never been to the practices. I don't live in Baltimore, so I've never been able to go. I'm gonna kind of expose myself. I don't even think I've ever been to Baltimore. I live in Portland, so I've been to Maryland. I don't remember if I went there or not. It was a long time ago. Training camp battles. I think wide receiver is the most interesting one. Not even just the back end wide receiver, but who's going to be wide receiver 1. And then I think cornerback battle is going to be really fun. Just like watching any wide receiver versus cornerback is going to be a lot of fun. Odell versus Marlon. Obviously, they've had a lot of heated battles this year, so that'll be pretty interesting. How will Charlie Kolar do this season? I think he'll do solid. I don't expect him to be out there a ton. I doubt we use 3 tight ends nearly as much as we used to. And, 3 tight end sets will also, mix in Patrick Ricard playing a tight end. You're not missing much. It's basically Gotham. I don't know much about that, but maybe people can confirm or not. But let's see here. Yeah, so, basically it was based, the giveaway is going to be based on comments from it. And basically I've got a randomizer. And then I've written down how many comments are on there. So I'll scroll through. And obviously, if the comment is my own, I'll redo it. Or I can either redo it or just give it to the next person. You guys can help me out with that. But, this isn't going to be too long of a live stream. I just kind of wanted to. The idea was I was going to do the giveaway when all the players' jerseys were available for sale. But I still don't think they are. And I was like, I don't want to forget. So I put out a poll like last week and it was like, what should I do? And the biggest votes were just to give away 6 Zay Flowers jerseys, which I can do. I'll message the people and see, do you want a Zay Flowers jersey or do you want, someone else? Also, you guys can check this out. I'll show you guys this. This will be going on the wall at some point. This is an Odell signed jersey, so that'll be up on the wall at some point. Working on that. Lisa, your birthday's on Tuesday. Well, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday, Lisa. You're always showing love in the stream, so thank you. How many yards will Nelson Aguilar get? Like 350, maybe 400. Unless there's injuries, then he could absolutely step up and get more, but I don't expect a ton. I don't think so. I think if the Ravens are going to go after a corner, they would just sign Marcus Peters, which I wouldn't love, but I don't think they're going to go after Callahan. I don't think Callahan's awful, but we already went outside for one cornerback, and I don't necessarily think it's going to work out too well if they just keep bringing in new guys to battle it out. Well, that's my take. Let's see here. But, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I should do the giveaways for? Should it be just like Zay Flowers jersey? Obviously, I'll ask people, but, we've got, Trenton Simpson. I'm actually going to check if they're selling the jerseys yet. They're also going to be legit jerseys. They're not going to be the whatever website that sells like knockoff jerseys. Don't worry. I don't give away knockoff jerseys. Baltimore Ravens. Let's see here. Will we see Zay Flowers in the preseason? Yes. Opinions on Diop. I think it's a really good spot for him. When you're looking at like the Tennessee Titans, they have Derrick Henry and any wide receiver one, like legitimate wide receiver one, which Hopkins still is. I think he's top 8 receiver in the NFL still. He's going to get one-on-one looks all day, and as long as Ryan Tannehill can, make a throw, he's going to put up monster numbers. Let's see here. Jerseys. Okay. Let's see here. Are they selling? They're selling Zay Flowers jerseys and Odell. I'm not seeing any of the other rookies. Yeah, so they're still not selling any rookie jerseys, which is upsetting. Better option. I mean, we're not getting either. Probably Danielle Hunter, but I don't think it's worth it for either one, just because we'd have to give up a lot of trade assets. The Vikings are trying to win this year. The Commanders don't want to lose Chase Young. Their goal is to re-sign him. So we'd have to give up a lot, and I don't think we have the money necessarily to pay a guy like Chase Young. We've got some other contracts we're going to have to pay pretty soon. Yeah, Lisa, I agree. I think Marcus Peters, the Ravens like bringing their guys back. That's what they did with Justin Houston last year. They waited a bit. We could do the same thing with Marcus Peters and just see, what ends up happening with it. Let's see here. But, all right. Do we want to get into the giveaway? See what happens? I'll share my screen so you guys can see what's going on here. I mean, I'm not going to be... Let's see here. Okay. So, basically, here's the list of each of the videos. I'm kind of a bad YouTuber. I put the playlist is wrong. Zay Flowers should obviously be first in the playlist, but I made the playlist after the Zay Flowers video, so Trenton Simpson's in the video. But basically, I've got a random generator. Let me full screen this. Got a random generator, so we'll just randomize. I have written down the amount of comments in each video, so we'll randomize them. And then the benefit is now, we'll click in this Kyle Blue Kelly video. Let's see here. It says 56 comments right here, but also YouTube added this in where people have @. And so I can just message this person, if they were to win. Also shout out, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I actually have the TTB and there's a YouTuber called TTB that's much larger, but when they created the @, I requested for this one specifically and I got it. So that's pretty cool. But let's see here. Yeah, we'll just go through it and then I'll message them off stream so nobody tries to see it. Andrew Voorhees jersey. If they sold Andrew Voorhees jerseys, I'd be giving away everybody's jersey. I think it'd be really cool because not a lot of people have. I like, you guys can, see behind me. Like, I like obscure player jerseys. I have a Reggie Bush Dolphins jersey up here. Like, I enjoy those fun jerseys. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if I have any. I have an obscure basketball jersey over here. Like, I've got this Valentine's Day, Oklahoma City, even though it was the New Orleans Hornets back then jersey for Chris Paul. Like, I like random jerseys. So like giving like O lineman jerseys, I think they'd be kind of fun to get because nobody's going to buy them. But, you could rock them to a game and people would be like, that's a cool conversation starter. Like, oh, you're a really big fan of, Sala, or Voorhees or whatever it is. I think that's kind of funny. But, if they're not selling them, they're not selling them. We'll have to see. But would you rather have given the OBJ contract or D-Hop? OBJ. It's way better for the 1 year deal for the Ravens. It's a good deal for the Titans. 2 years with him. Smart. But, we'll see. But I don't know. I think we're going to kind of jump into it. I'll double check that these numbers are correct, but we'll start with the Zay Flowers one first. But yeah, 123 comments. We'll randomize them. Obviously, I've replied to some. I've replied to a lot, but if I'm the person, I'll redo it. But we'll just go between 1 and 123. Hopefully some of you guys are in here, but if not, but good luck to anybody. 23rd. So we're just going to go down 23. So we got 1, 2, and then 3 is the reply. 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's it? 23. 7 is here. 8, that's Void. Shout out to Void. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 2 replies in there. So we'll go to the first reply. And that would be Rich. All right, I'm going to write this down. Shout out to Rich. I see Rich in the comments all the time. I'm going to like this. I'm also going to write it down. Rich Strobel 8441. All right, I'm also going to reply. I'm not going to show this while I reply this. I'm not going to show the reply. I am replying. I'm writing it down. All right, and if he doesn't send me an email, then I'll directly message him. But I commented on him. But shout out to Rich. We're gonna keep going. All right. Let's see here. Go back to the shared screen, and we're gonna go to Trenton Simpson now. Don't need to watch this QuickBooks ad. 99 comments. Hopefully, look at that. Void again. Void always showing love, always in here. I'm surprised I haven't seen him in the stream yet. We got 99 comments. We're going to go random number generator. We're going to go 99. Generate 79. That's a lot of counting. We'll start from the bottom. And we'll count back from 99. Okay, so we got 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 92, 91, 90, 89, 87, 86, 85, 84, 82, 80. There's 79? Oh, man. Okay, so 79. I got to recount. Sorry, guys. 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79. Bang. CJ Ryuk. Write this down. All right. I'm going to stop sharing and reply to him. Sorry, this is kind of a boring stream. I just kind of wanted to do it live so people saw that I was doing it, um, rather than just people being like, "Wait a minute, why did that never happen?" That's why I wanted to go live. I will probably talk some stuff afterwards. So, okay, boom. Okay. Next up, Tavius Robinson. All right. Tavius Robinson, 62 comments. That does match up. 62. We're going to generate that, and that's going to be 38, of course, right in the middle. The most possible counting. We'll scroll here. Look at all these recommendations. Half of them are mine. I don't watch very many YouTube videos on this account. Most of them I watch on my private account. We're going 38. I'm writing this down so I don't forget. Okay. We've got 2, 3. Also, shout out to this comment. This was sick. A few years back, I coached Tave, and that's awesome. That was really cool seeing that. It was 38, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Looks like Lamar the GOAT. Lamar. Let me like this. 5279. All right. Nice. Congrats, Lamar the GOAT. All right, here we go. Next up, we've got Caillou Blue Kelly. Sorry, guys. After this, we'll be able to talk. 56 comments. Does that match up? Yep. We got 56. We're going to generate 55. Ooh, so this is just scroll to the bottom. Boom. Look at that. Let's see what I responded. Wow. Pretty basic response. All right. Congrats to Montez Moss 2937. Write that down. What is this? The Caillou jersey? I'm going to be getting myself a Caillou Blue Kelly jersey. I'm saying that right now. 2937. Okay. Next up, we've got Sala. Play video. Sala has 59 comments, a little bit more. Place info on Snoop. I don't think there's any info on Snoop. Like, not that I know of. I think he sucks. That's about all I got. I don't like Snoop at all. You guys know that, though. 32. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. All right, this next name is it. 32. All right, we're not giving somebody 2 jerseys. I apologize, Lamar the GOAT, but you already won 1 jersey. I can't give you 2. But what are the odds on that? That is crazy. Dang. All right, we'll redo that one. I can't believe we landed on his name twice, but yeah, we're not giving one person 2 jerseys. We're gonna help out 6 different people, not 7. Let me generate that again. 6. Ooh, at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the second reply in here. CJ Stats 1514. CJ Stats 1514. Let's see. Congrats, CJ. Perfect. Okay. One more. I really want someone in this stream to win one, but yo, we got Don C in here. What's going on, Don C? Been a minute. It's been a while since we've gone live. Let's see here. How many comments are there? There's only 39 comments. This is the best odds to win for anyone. 7. Ooh. 1, 2. Oh, there's Lisa. 3. It was 7. 4, 5, 6. Marlon Hernandez. Voorhees. 6194. Awesome. All right. All right, perfect. All right, I've got all the names written down. Basically, I told them all to email me, and if they don't email me, I'll try and reach out to them again. If I, after like a month goes by and maybe they don't respond, I may have to move on and give it away to somebody else. But shout out to Rich Strobel, CJ Ryuk, Lamar the GOAT, Montez Moss, CJ Stats, and Marlon Hernandez. Those are the winners over there. But I'll probably stay on for like another 5 minutes and we can just talk some Ravens football or other sports. I don't know. What do you guys want me to talk about? I'll talk about whatever right now. Now that that's all done, I know that Summer League is going on right now. I don't know if you guys saw Wembanyama. First game looked terrible. Second game looked pretty darn good. that is how summer league works for most top picks. You know, if you remember Trae Young, I think missed his like first 10 threes in summer league. He was awful in summer league, but then he hit like a game winner in summer league against the Spurs. So, like, I don't know, it was kind of tough to tell if he was good or not. But what are you guys thinking? You know, training camp is finally coming up, and so there's actually going to be Ravens news. But who are you guys as kind of underdogs to maybe sneak in and make the team? Oh man. Oh man. Let's see here. So also, I don't know how many of you guys are Orioles fans, but I do have an Orioles video planned. I still haven't recorded it yet, but I'm gonna record it with my buddy Matt, who has a baseball show. And that's gonna be a ton of fun to talk because Orioles are a really fun team to watch. Chris Reed, Wemby gonna be a problem. Yeah, the thing is, Europe is more physical than the NBA. And that's not a slight on the NBA. That's just Europe plays traditional big men much more. So Wemby has dealt with physicality. But obviously, like, he's not gonna come in and dominate Embiid or Jokic. But like, no rookie. That's the same thing that I had a problem with when people were criticizing Chet when he came out, because it was like, oh, Chet's not gonna be able to guard Embiid. And it's like, what rookie is expected to guard the MVP successfully? Like, that's just not going to happen. It's going to take a couple years for him to be able to just dominate those guys. But Chet and Wemby, I think, are going to be very special in the NBA. I think one of them will at least win an MVP. I hope it's Chet as an OKC fan, but it's going to be a lot of fun, kind of watching them going after it, because they are, I mean, Chet's defense is unreal. Just the blocks that he's putting up. I want to say the least amount of blocks he's put up in a game in summer league between this year and last year was probably 3. And it's just like, I mean, he's had 5 block game, 7 block game, 4 block game. Just dominant on the defensive end. I think it's going to really help out OKC. But, then again, what's going to happen with, the other rookies? What about Scoot? What about Damian Lillard? What about, all these other guys? The running back going to make scam man out of, where'd he go? It was Eastern Carolina, right? Yeah. His dad's from the Ravens too, which is always nice. Yeah, Keaton Mitchell. Yeah, Don C. We said at the same time. Yep, Keaton Mitchell, son of Anthony Mitchell. Yeah, I think he's going to make the team as well. I think he's going to be a lot of fun. Like, his speed, he was one of the fast, outside of probably Devin A-Chain, he was probably the fastest running back in the class. And A-Chain ran, I want to say 4.32, 4.33. So he's got crazy speed, crazy burst, which is going to be interesting to pair with like JK and Gus, I think. The O's farm team is still stacked. Yeah. The O's farm team is probably the best in baseball, and they have a great young team. Like, their team is just like, and they got Jackson Holiday. They just called up Gunnar Henderson this year. They obviously have Adley Rutschman. I want to say they have another top 5 prospect. They have like 8 top 100 prospects. Maybe it's top 50 prospect. It was stupid the amount of great prospects they have. The Orioles they're probably gonna run the AL East for a little bit once the Rays calm down. But the AL East is just always so tough when you have the payroll of the Yankees, and then you also have like the Boston Red Sox. But they've got the farm team to compete for the next couple of years. What's the word on Malik Harrison? I don't think there's anything about Malik Harrison. I think a lot of people are thinking he may switch over to like outside linebacker, potentially edge. But we haven't seen enough for me to say that. Jackson Holiday. Yup. I assume that's what he meant by Jackson. I don't know. It's just going to be like one of those things where like they have to make sure that they don't get stuck being really good rather than great. Obviously, like being really good is a good thing, but you don't want to be one of those teams where like they can compete but never win. The Orioles need to make sure, like, when they get to that spot, maybe they do trade a guy in the farm, try and go after someone that can win, help them win now. Not saying they do that this year. I think that'll be a bad move this year. I've seen some people saying they want Shohei, on a 3-month rental, but I wouldn't do that if I was the Orioles. I think they're just too well. Yeah, Holiday was the number one pick last year. Yeah. The Orioles have him, right? Am I tripping saying that the Orioles drafted Jackson Holiday? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. Yeah. Yeah. He's like the best player in the prospect system. He's like the number one prospect in baseball. Okay. Yeah. All right. Dante Timas underdog to make the team. I think he could. I think it's going to be really tough for him to beat out Treadwell. But if he does, he does. Yeah. Oh, and I want to say Jackson got moved up to AA recently. Like, and he's been dominating. I want to say he bat like 400 in single A ball or something like that. Yeah, he just did. Yeah. No, they're fun. And like Adley actually went to a rival high school of mine. A lot of people that I work with at least met him or knew him because he went to Oregon State. And I work with a lot of people that went to Oregon State. He's already had 5 hits in 2 games. Yep. Yeah, he's dominating. And it's going to be scary for teams that have to go up against just like that level of talent. It's just whether or not the Orioles are going to be able to keep him there. How are they going to do with contract management? Because it's not like the NFL. Definitely like the NBA, where the NBA you can just like give them. If you draft a player in the NBA, you're the team that can give them the most money. That's how it works in the NBA. That's why players leave less often. It's because the Supermax is designed to keep, and the rookie extension. I can't remember exactly what it's called, the rookie extension rule or something like that. But basically, you can only have one max rookie extension contract on a roster at a time, which is what makes trading for Ben Simmons so difficult for a lot of teams. That's why teams couldn't get him, was because they already had a player with the max extension, or the rookie extended contract, whatever it's called. What's good, living legend? How you doing? Our catcher killed the home run derby. Yeah, no. Adley was a monster, and the cool part was he was batting both hands. I mean, like having a switch hitting catcher is pretty rare, but having a switch hitting catcher with power and good defense is exceptional. Ooh, keep it together. It's going to be great to watch. Drafted someone that I think could take that Cedric Mullins role. He's an outfielder from Vanderbilt. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't follow the MLB draft too much, but honestly, it seems like anybody the Orioles draft recently has turned out pretty good. And if he can fill that Cedric Mullins role, it's gonna be pretty big, because Cedric Mullins was a solid guy. And Orioles have just so many players balling out this year that a lot of people, including myself, wasn't expecting. Can't say I watch every game. I watch every Braves game. I'll say that. I watch every game they play the Braves, but I also watch them, whenever I can, because they're just exciting. Let's see. But yeah, no, the video is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go a lot into the farm, a lot into what they're doing currently, a lot into the contracts, and maybe talk free agency and, what they should do and how they should spend. But It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, who's my MLB team? That would be Atlanta. Shout out to this guy. I've just got so many jerseys like hanging down. Shout out to Ronald Acuna Jr. That's my guy. That is my team. I've also got a Strider jersey over here and a Deion Sanders Braves jersey as well. But I don't know. I've just got like a pile of jerseys over there that I use for videos sometimes. And then a lot of hats. Like here's the San Diego's Padres hat. Yeah, no, I love Acuna. I mean, Acuna's my favorite player currently. I mean, he's probably my favorite player ever, but yeah, what he's been doing has been crazy. So hoping he wins the MVP. Hoping he leads the league and leads MLB in steals because I bet on that. And right now I think he's tied with Ruiz. Sitting tired of Jim Palmer talking about himself all the time. Yep. That's just how it is, though. My teams are Ravens, Warriors, Orioles. Solid group of teams, just teams that are all contending, which is always nice. Ravens Pro. Yeah, my teams are sporadic. My teams are obviously Ravens, OKC, Braves, Stanford Sports. Those are the things that I follow by far the most heavily. When people ask me who my soccer team is, US, it's the Timbers. And then internationally, I always say Man City, but I can't really say that anymore because now they're really good. And I used to say Man City when they were really bad. And now it sounds like I'm a total bandwagon, but I've always been a Man City fan. So because of like playing like FIFA like 04, I became a Man City fan. And you know, ever since then I've always said that, but now like they're really good and they just won Champions League. And so it's like, okay, I don't follow it enough to where I can really claim them, but I guess they're my favorite. 90s Braves. 90s Braves were insane. Think the Saquon is a realistic option? No. I don't think there's any chance the Ravens get Saquon. I don't think it's worth going after Saquon either. He's going to get paid probably $12 to $14 million a year, and you don't need that good of a running back when you have Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson makes it easier for your running back. And so if you have just someone that's pretty good, like a rookie at draft next year to replace JK, you're going to be fine. Like I say, your Ravens and O's. It's hard for me because all of my teams aren't local. And there's only one local team. And the reason why I'm not a Trailblazers fan, because people always ask me, because I'm an OKC fan. People are like, why are you not a Blazers fan? And I'm like, the reason why I'm not a Blazers fan is because I'm a Stanford fan. And my original teams were basically Stanford and the Ravens. Like I watched football. That was my main sport. You know, I was a really little kid. And Stanford is obviously a huge rivalry with the Oregon Ducks, especially back then when I was growing up because they started to get Chip Kelly and then it was Jim Harbaugh and it was kind of a big competition between them. And so it was a huge rivalry for me with all the people that were local. And so what I would do is like I hated Duck fans. Like I still do hate Duck fans. But it was like I could not, and all the Duck fans are from Oregon, and so they're all Trailblazers fans. And I just could not sit and root for the same team as them. Like I just couldn't do it. I was like, dude, like you're so annoying. Like I just found them so annoying that I found Blazers fans annoying. And I found Seahawks fans annoying because all the Duck fans that I knew were Blazers and Seahawks fans. And I was like, dude, you're so annoying. Your fan base is so annoying. I just can't be a fan of them. Now, I have no problem with the Blazers really anymore. Their fans, I think, are annoying. The Seahawks, I just don't like the Seahawks. That's why I'm not a Blazers fan. And then I'm an OKC fan because the first player that really made me go, I have to watch basketball was KD. early KD, not like this was pre-MVP KD, but it was like early KD. I was like, I just gotta watch this guy. As a kid, like I watched basketball. I used to say I was a Celtics fan, but like I didn't really watch it. It was just like I just said that because I like Rajon Rondo. So that's how it ended up happening. That's how I have all my teams because people always ask me that. That's the story. When it comes to football, I love USC. USC is a good option. Joining the Big Ten now. The long ball. Smoltz, Glavin, and Maddox, Chipper Jones, and Andrew Jones. Yep. I like how they're called the team of the 90s, but they only won one championship. Could you imagine if we did that for like the NFL and like we called like the Denver Broncos the team of the 2010s or something like that? Like that'd be hilarious. But the Braves were the team of the 90s and they only won one championship. I remember my dad would be telling me about the Braves. He was like, yeah, they're the team of the 90s. I just can't root for them. And I'm like, he was like, they just always won. And I'm like, they only won one. Like, it's not like they won 5 chips and everybody hates them. It was like, no, they were crazy good and they couldn't get it done a bunch. All right, now I got to show the jersey. Here's the primetime jersey. Shout out to primetime Neon Deion Sanders. Had his career year with the Atlanta Braves. Orioles, Ravens, Heat, and Ohio State. I do like Ohio State. My family's from Dayton. So I do root for Ohio State. Oh, man. 5th-year option if he has a big season. I mean, if he has a big season, yeah. The 5th-year option, that's why you have the 5th-year option, is if they break out end of the season, you're able to get them. So, yeah, I do expect him to use it if he breaks out. If he gets hurt again, then probably not. But, I mean, I expect Zay Flowers to kind of become the guy. Not that Bateman can't be good, but I think Bateman will end up being the 2. But I think it'll be an even 1-2 punch. I don't think it'll be like, I'm trying to think of a good comp. I think it'll be more like Debo Ayuk, where like Ayuk is the one, but people still respect Debo, rather than like a Devontae Adams, Alan Lazard, where it's like clearly was Devontae. Heat because of Jimmy Butler. Ohio State because of Zeke. Oh my gosh, I loved that 2016 team. Yeah, I've always rooted. I mean, Stanford's never really been that good. I mean, like they've been good, but like, most of my family roots for Stanford and then Ohio State. Like those are the 2 teams. So it was just like, as long as Ohio State's not playing Stanford, I was rooting for them. So I watched most Ohio State games as well as Stanford games, and so I remember watching that team. And they lost to, I want to say, Virginia Tech early in the season. And, their starting quarterback that year was supposed to be Terrell Pryor, I believe. And then he got hurt. So then it was JT Barrett. Then he got hurt. And then it was Cardell Jones. I think that's the order it went. Unless it was Braxton Miller. Maybe Braxton Miller switched to wide receiver before that. I can't remember exactly. I mean, I think he's going to be really impactful, but I don't think the Titans are going to be that good. I don't think they're winning their division. I don't think they're a playoff team. Even with Hopkins, I think their quarterbacks hold them back. I think all their quarterbacks suck. So, I have no faith in them. But I think D-Hop is going to be a monster. He'll probably put up 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. Yeah, probably. I mean, really the only other guy is Bateman. He's got a shot, but we'll find out. I don't think he does. I think he chose the Titans. He could have chosen anybody else. It's not like he was traded there. He signed there. I think he's going to hate it after a year. And I'll be like, oh, man, I got to play with Will Levis now. Or I got to play with Malik Willis. I think Willis will be better than Levis, though. I'll say that. I'm rooting for Willis over Levis. I hate Levis. I think he sucks. Oh, man. All right, guys. We've been going on for a while now. thank you all so much for coming through. Shout out to all the people that ended up winning. Hopefully they respond to my messages pretty quickly, but thank you all so much. And I'll try and do more live streams, throughout the weeks and stuff. But thank you again. We'll see you again next time.